God bless all y'all. How y'all doing today? Good morning. Y'all gonna have to talk back to me. I'm a preacher now. Amen. There's something in the building. I'm making me nervous. I'm here. Sometimes I ask myself a couple of questions like, why? See, and in church they tell us if we do that, the bishop will sit us down. Turn those off right. One of the reasons why I continue to ask myself, why has God placed me in a position to talk to people about health care? And as a religious person, anybody here who deal with religious aspects in their life, for some reason we just think we got the greatest healthcare system in the world, which is God. And if we get sick, we go to the altar and we come to the preacher or the pastor or the reverend or the rabbi, and we say, pray for me. My body is ailing, or my body is feeling symptoms that's letting me know that I'm sick. But the reality of it all is, what's clearly explained to me is that faith without works is dead. We can go about this whole system, and we can talk about all the things that's going on, but let's just be realistic in the building. And the reality of it all is we have a issue. And the issue is that everybody cannot afford health care. Hello, somebody. And to be in such a great country as the United States of America, and to think that there are countries out there that have universal health care, and we have people dying every day because they do not have health care, something is wrong with that picture. Now, only a few people can go through the stats, and I've been through, they gave me all kind of papers and all kind of stuff and all kind of things about the disparity in racial and Hispanics and African Americans and people in poverty and people outside of poverty. I was going to read from this thing, but I can't. And I'm gonna tell you why I can't. Because I don't need that to see the picture. I can walk outside of my house in the middle of New Britain and see that we have an issue when I have people who are sick walking up the street, and you ask them why they have not been to a hospital, and they tell you because they do not have insurance. It is sad to me to see that people are losing their limbs because of their lack of insurance on diabetes and all kind of things, and people are going through all kind of struggles because they cannot afford the right medication. It's sad to me when we have an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old young man or young woman who is killing themselves because they can't go buy an asthma pump, and they can't even walk up the stairs properly, and they won't go because they're afraid of the emergency bill affecting their credit. Something is wrong with that picture. When I begin to look, I'm in the meeting. Thank you. When I begin to look at this picture, and I begin to meet all these great people, all these great activists, all these great politicians, and even this great congressman who sits here today, it's an honor for me. Because when you look at me, you looking at the product of somebody who comes from what we call a poverty-stricken area. When you look at me, you look at somebody who knows the realistic picture of what it is not to have health care. I know the realistic picture of how my mom used to give me NyQuil because she couldn't afford to go get a prescription because we did not have, are y'all listening to me? We did not have proper health insurance. You're looking at somebody who recognizes on an everyday basis and dealing with people of all nationalities and all faiths, coming and talking about the fact that they cannot afford to go to a doctor. You're looking at somebody who was just in his office last week talking with a young lady who's been pregnant for 6 months but has not been to the doctor as of yet to get the proper prenatal, if I'm saying it right, medicine so that she can be able to have a healthy baby. So when I did look at these sheets and realized that the rate of premature births and the rate of deaths in African American and Latino people are so high that it's ridiculous if we live in one of the greatest countries, if not, to me, the greatest country in the world. So what am I here to say? I'm here to say that we need to make a change.
Amen.
I live by one statement in my life. Well, one of many, but one that's really major in my life is that change comes from the dissatisfied. Until we are dissatisfied with our present state and position in healthcare, we will never change. We can sit at home and talk about it, all we want to talk about it, but if don't nobody write a letter, won't nothing change. We can sit inside rooms like this and meet up and have people talk to us about it, but if we never voice our opinion, nothing will never change. We can sit there and cry about the rates that we expended on health insurance whether it's through our job or through any situation, and we will not see change until we finally get up and make a stand and say, you know what, enough is enough. Healthcare right now, I ain't talking about tomorrow, I ain't talking about next week. We need to deal with the situation. But somebody just yell now in the building. Now! Did you hear that? So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me, because I know that I'm nothing special, but I do know one thing, that the cause that we're talking about is special. And there is a plan. Are y'all hearing me? There is a plan that is already in effect, whether it's through sustenance or whatever other plan we want to put in effect. The truth of the matter is we are dissatisfied with our present situation and our present state of being when it comes to healthcare, and something has to change. I want to challenge you not to make this be the last time that you let the congressman hear your voice, or let the Senate hear your voice. But what you need to do is take everything that you've learned today, every piece of you, every energy that is inside your body, and say, you know what? Today is the day that I may change. Can one person make a change? Absolutely, because you can encourage somebody else. Thank you.